All right. Woo! Hey, how you doing? This is Erick from Amp Live and Amp Live Real Estate Show. Hope you're doing okay. Woo! Just doing some getting fired up there a little bit. Some push-ups. It's been a while. Woo! All right. I got the black polo on. The yellow and black attack for today. Have you ever heard of the band called Striper? They're a Christian band out of good old Southern California. A little bit of rock and roll, heavy metal stuff. But today's Thursday Deals Day. So hopefully you're doing well. For Thursday Deal Day. Or Thursday, usually what's happening across the United States of America. Usually like on Monday, it's kind of like good or bad, depending on the weekend. Tuesday, a little better. Wednesday, they got the old hump day, and kind of like, oh, yeah, feeling a little better. And then Thursday's looking good, getting fired up. And then Friday happens because people are getting paid. Going to go do the weekend thing. Or it's just Friday, and they do their thing. Maybe a Saturday, do their thing. And Sunday. But you're invited for a live hot seat. Bring a deal. I'm like, man, out of breath. All right. You're invited for a live hot seat. Bring a deal. Lead with capital, structure, clarity. Today, obviously, just drop guests down below. So there is a link in the private Let's Share Real Estate Investment Deals Together. And obviously, the Creative Real Estate Investing Group as well. Pop those in there. Links are active right now. It's only good for this live. And every link that goes in there is usually for a live that has come down the wire. Okay? So I might pop a couple in the DMs as well. We'll see. But today is all about Deals Day, and also the last day. Today is actually the launch day for the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And the price points are moving, right, to the next level. So definitely take advantage of that now. I'm going to share a couple of things right out of the gate, a couple little advertisements, things of that nature. Then we're going to get into the LOI and offer writer, show you how easy it is to use. We're actually adding some things to it. We're throwing in our docs. You can use your docs. You can it'll write it all up, copy it, shoot it out, easy peasy, based on 6 different templates, which is wholesale, seller finance, fix, flip, lease options, all that good stuff, right? Traditional real estate agent type stuff on market. Now, obviously, it's going to be, they're just LOIs, just a letter of intent. But an offer is an offer based on whatever it is written in the contract. If it's going to be a standard offer, then obviously, got to use those car forms or realtor forms. But if it's off-market stuff, hey, a contract's a contract. Yes, different types of laws for different states, things that you want to do. But I'm going to share this with you. Look, first and foremost, full disclaimer, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a bookkeeper. I'm not a financial analyst, not a CPA. None of that stuff's for entertainment purposes. And we're just going to share this with you. Hopefully you like the content. You like what's going on. Like, love, and share. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and put my mug up here. And then we're going to give you my 2 cents on contracts and a couple of cool stories that are kind of funny because it did happen. And I've heard it from others as well, from even some of the people who've been in this business way longer than myself. For today, I'll be your host today for the Amp Live Real Estate Show, Amp Live TV, powered by Amp Live Media. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments. Step into excellence and luxury properties. Now, a lot of stuff, people trying to figure out what to do, how to do this business. They join some programs, got the recipes, and they try this and try that. Maybe a little success, maybe not. Maybe just spinning their wheels and all that good stuff. That's all going to stop. I know because I had to do what I had to do, and that's read and watch CDs back in the day and read and figure it out until I actually got out there, built something. And then, help started coming down the wire through mentees and people who are in the business. Some cool ones, some unscrupulous ones, and some that obviously took me under the wing. And I learned a lot from them and went from there, right? So it is possible and doable, but there's not a lot of people going to be working with you because, hey, there's like, just go give me a deal, right? Figure out the business and then come back, right? That's usually how it works. They don't have time for that. They don't have time for training unless you're in the segment of the education arena, like we're doing along with others. Okay. Let me pull this up real quick. Make sure that we got that right there so you can scan that QR code to get into the group and take advantage of this before it's gone. It'll be gone tonight at midnight. Scan the QR code right there. Right there, scan it. QR code, scan the QR code, Amplified Creator Real Estate Investing Accelerator, hurry, limited time bonus. Take action. It's true because it's going away at midnight. After midnight, it's only $147 right now, but at midnight, it's going to go to $1,997. It is a $12,000 program. There's programs out there that have this and have probably less modules, and they're going for $10,000, $12,000. And you know, you get Zoom calls and all that good stuff, a little bit of coaching, Facebook groups and all that good stuff. This is a hybrid of the coaching with our mentoring, and it's so it's a hybrid of both, right? And we're doing that for the first 50. Like I said, first 50 once they're gone, they're moving to $19.97.50, and after that, it goes to the regular price. And then our one-on-one mentoring program is at 50% off right now. So I believe there's probably I'll share it with you. No big deal. It's one-on-one, and there is a one done with you and a done for you program. Okay, but that's going for 50% off, and it is after I think this quarter, after we get our handful of peeps, and then we're gonna after this quarter. It's moving to the full price, right? Which is the full, should say a hard cost, okay? And I believe there's probably a screenshot down below. I'll share it with you. You can scan that QR code and take advantage of it. But if you're in the Facebook groups, jump on that Facebook group. I don't take too much time. I just want to get to it. I'm going to drop some value right now. Definitely like, love, and share. We're streaming live on several platforms right now. So you can go over to YouTube and like and subscribe, TikTok, Instagram, all those different places. Definitely, and through Facebook, join the groups, scan the QR code, and lock in your spot for the Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. That is going to be going bye-bye. I should say the price point is going to change at midnight. So for the ones that did come aboard, hey, congratulations. We're going to rock and roll the next phase. So this thing of it is as being a founder. Look out for your emails. Look out for the onboarding, and we'll get you going. Because this is obviously a pre-sale and a pre-launch, and then rock it into a full launch. And at that point, we'll obviously, hey, it's going to be what it's going to be. Even then, $19.97. That's nothing. Even if you put it on a credit card, what's that? A couple $100 a month. Very, very affordable for what it's going to do. You'll be in profit mode on your first deal. All it takes is one deal. You're going to be in profit mode, right? Because even if it's in the Midwest, it's only a $5,000 or $10,000 wholesale deal. You'll be good to go. And we're going to work with you on all that good stuff. So we're going to have to get your first deal, second deal, third deal, fourth deal, whatever it may be, just as long as you stick around for as long as you want to stick around. It is a lifetime membership as it gets updated. There's 2 vaults at the end, actually 3 vaults, right? A vault for the Amplified Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. Then there's an upgrade when you're pushing some volume. And then we have a vault for the one-on-one mentoring program as well. I don't want to throw too much on your plate, but for right now, this is about Thursday deal day. So I'm going to go ahead and push this up right here. I'm going to share this with you because at midnight, this changes. It's to $1,997 for the next 50. Then it's going to go to the regular price of $12,997. And obviously, all the guarantees are here. And we're obviously on top of more. We're dropping more, our bonuses, I should say. There is a guarantee as well. And more these bonuses here, as well as the bonuses that I'm going to share with you today. So definitely, let me see, pull up that QR code. Not sure if we have one for that. Maybe I do. Let me see. Yep, right there. There you go. QR code 1997. You can scan that QR code right there, lock in your spot, and jump and get a hold of that. It's one time, no code needed. So I'll leave that right there while I start getting into this here. I'm going to pull up the vault so you can see that. And then we're going to get into the deal, the LOI writer, the Amplified LOI and offer writer, or I should say writer. I'll pull it up and share it on the screen. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. We'll put in a property that we're looking at here in Cal. We'll probably use that same one that was in Whittier. We'll minus the address. We'll pop it all in there. And I'm going to put in all the parameters. And you'll see that it'll pop out a whole LOI. Now, what we're doing with that, we're actually going to add the LOIs that I use and we use, and the contracts, agreements, assignment agreements, pop them in there as well. So it'll populate it and write it up. We're just working out some of the kinks on that. And if you have your own company or LLC, no problem. You just put your information in there and your header and all that good stuff. We're working on popping that in and making that easier for you as well. Okay. So some cool things are coming down the wire, but it's great if you're just popping out LOIs to buyers. I know that I did have a conversation with somebody yesterday, right, where they did lock up a property, but they didn't do any of the due diligence. Got them, I guess, what they wanted, just because they wanted to get a contract, and found out that after they did their homework and did the title work, and they, oh man, this property is it's got back taxes and all kinds of other stuff, and the offer is what what basically is what's owed, and you probably you can't sell it. You'd have to be at 70 to 60 to 50% off to actually sell it to an investor. So lesson learned, right? It's a lot of time. It's spinning wheels and making those decisions, making a right-hand turn when you should have made a left-hand turn, getting into a contract that you have no idea and you didn't do the due diligence. So why would you write a contract? That makes no sense. But it is what it is. People do strange stuff. I always say, I'm just a little bit of a stickler. Maybe I'm just wired differently. But, I like to save face. I like to know that, hey, it's common sense that you should probably learn your numbers, learn how to break down numbers first, learn how to underwrite, then learn how to find deals, learn how to market and lead generate, right? And then learn how to talk to sellers and negotiate. And then you have the elements that you need. 1, 2, 3, right? So you can, break down deals. You can, find leads, break down the deals, talk to sellers, or let's put it in order, right? Leads to appointments, to offers, to deals, to COE, close of escrow. That's it. That's what you should be learning. And that's what we're going to share with you with the American Mentee Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, right? Starting from the beginning, even if you are doing deals, or maybe you're doing a deal here or there and you need some structure, that's what this is going to do for you, okay? It's going to help you with these things. It's going to help you get to where you need to get to with the business, right? It's going to actually help you hit the damn target. Right now, you're just trying to throw a bunch of stuff and trying to aim for a target, or you just, hey, maybe it's a moving target and you're just trying to throw stuff at a target. There's people out there that are just not even trying to hit a target. They have no idea. It's almost like being in, I guess, a gun range, and we know where the target's at. You're supposed to shoot straight, but this person's just bap, 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 shooting all over the place and going, well, no, you go over here and you aim, and there's the target, and you got to get your weapon loaded, and you got to make sure some safety things you got to do, put on your goggles and stuff, and then you do what needs to be done, right? So a lot of YouTubers and TikTok people watching that stuff, talking with a young man today as well. He's like, I'm going after some of these mansions and this and that, and I got on the phone with this guy, and I gave him an offer, a lowball offer, and he said, "You crazy? What are you talking about, right?" And I'm like, "Why would you do that?" I said, "Did you watch some YouTube or TikTok videos?" "Yeah." I said, "All right, kind of figured." So they're just grasping for straws. I get it. It happens. What you don't know is you don't know, but there should be a little rhyme and reason. Should be a method to your methodology, or methodology, right? There's always a method to the madness for us at the end of the day, and an outcome. So so it's some cool calls. At the end of the day, it's good to hear some of these things, either text, through email, or it's on the phone. But hey, that's why we're here, okay? That's why we're doing what we're doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. It's a God-driven thing here, with helping other fellow Americans and helping other people in the business, as well as God-driven when we're helping clients with their properties and listing them and buying them and selling them, and working with investors and agents and brokers and all that good stuff, right? So it all comes into the mix if you spend enough time doing this, okay? But there it is. You can scan that QR code, lock in your spot right there. It's over there, boink, boink, boink. So at midnight, it's going to change to the 1,997 buckaroos, which is well worth it for a $12,997 program. You're going to get live coaching calls. We're going to break down deals. We're going to help you close deals. Shit, we may even buy the deals from you, and vice versa. So there's a lot of stuff out there, but there's nothing. Nobody does what we do the way we do it. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you real quick as well. This is Amp Live TV, always real, raw, and standing for truth. Today is Thursday Deals Day. It's the Amp Live Real Estate Show with your host, Erick of Amp Live and VIP Execs. So I'm going to share the vault with you. This comes with the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. I'll tap this in here, and it's in there. So there is a link inside of the chat. Take advantage of that while you can before it's gone. Once it's gone, it's going to be gone, most likely forever, okay? And I think there's several videos. Go check out the feeds on either Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. And I know I say all that stuff right, but hey, the stuff I'm sharing, the stuff we share is truth, right? It's not fluff. It's not, we're here to help at the end of the day, right? I've seen a lot of those YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Well, that wasn't very knowledgeable, or hey, okay, that was okay, but there's some missing pieces there. Or it's like, well, that's common sense. And then there's, but I get it. People watch it for whatever reason. And I'm like, man, that was like one of the dumbest videos I've ever seen. But it happens, right? Go figure. All right, so we got the Amp Live Standard Vault, everything you need to close your first deal, contracts, and letters of intent. That's going to be the software that I'm going to share with you that we put together for ourselves. And then that's also going to be inside of the vault that you can use to help you. So it'll help you write up your LOIs, contracts. I would first, when some of the training, when we're doing this training, we're going to do it manually, right? Boom, popping out those LOIs manually, popping out those offers manually. Then after you get, at least you know how to do it, right? Once you know how to sharpen your sword, then boom, then you can have someone else who sharpens swords for you, right? Like this piece of software that'll help you with that. Seller scripts, super important. I don't want to look. People say, "Oh, just there's other people." I get it. They're going to do it the way you're going to do it. We're going to do it the way we're going to do it because I know it works and it's battle tested. Oh, work it out, use your own flavor, say it however you want. No, it's bullshit. Scripts are scripts. You use them the way you need to use them because they're designed a certain way. And if it's working, don't break it. Don't try to recreate it. Don't try to make a better mousetrap. You can always make a better mousetrap, but don't try to recreate the mousetrap when it's already built. Scripts work if you use them correctly. Psychology, tie downs, and all that good stuff is part of Sales 101, which is part of the scripts. We've used them. They're battle tested. They work. So don't try to change them up. I had that conversation yesterday with someone at a VA. They're not trained 100% and all this other good stuff. But at the end of the day, they're not using the script. If you use a script, they're like, oh, well, we can't get an email. Email is the simplest thing to get. And even then, you probably don't need it on the first call anyways, right? If you can get it on the first call, then great, and all that other good stuff, right? Scripts work. We call it the mission is a submission. We teach you that, do some role play, some live role play, get into it. And once you learn the mission is submission, you get 20 out of those. You're going to get 5 to 7 appointments. You're going to get 3 to 4 deals out of that. Those are the numbers. I'm going to tell you, the numbers really haven't changed that much. A little bit here and there. In 20 years, it's pretty much the same thing. And I get it. The only difference is AI and pay-per-click, Facebook leads, all that good stuff, social media, videos. There's just a lot more freaking noise that goes along with the business. But it's part of what people want because people are lazier and lazier and have gotten lazier and lazier and said, no, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'd rather just watch a video. If I like this person, I'll go with them. If I like what they say, I'm going to go with them. If I like their views, I'm going to go with them. So it does help because you can meet a lot more people, you get a lot more leads, but you got to go through a lot more shit too, right? So when I got started, it was all about quality over quantity. Right now, it's all about quantity, and hopefully some quality pops out the other end by using the tools and the AI and all that other good stuff, which makes sense. So that could work. It kind of flipped, right? But or you can continue to still go with quality over quantity, and there's a way to do that. We're going to share that with you. All right, deal checklists and SOPs, the good old SOPs, right? Standard operating procedures. That's an old word, but it's around. It's still around. They were just called policies and procedures back in the corporate world. Deal analyzer tools. Those are going to be the sub 2 fix and flip calculator. It's going to be the sub 2 calculator, I should say deal automator. So these are going to pop out deals for your sub 2 stuff, fix and flip stuff. At the same token, it can work for your buy and hold stuff because the one that you're going to download has 4 tabs, like I mentioned, and it's going to break down. Hey, even if you want to use it for wholesale, deal, it'll give you your 60, 65, 70% maximum allowable offer. Now, the great thing about it, like I mentioned before, that you can use creative real estate investing, right, to be over the 70%. You can still sell a deal at 70, 76, 75, 80, sometimes even 85%. And depending on what you're going to do with that, I'm not going to get deep in that because that's like a whole other training, right? But it could be done and you can make more money. And if you're providing that to an investor and serving it up to them correctly, you can make more money than you would a wholesale deal, okay? I'll explain that on another training as well. Yes, there's going to be some affiliate resources, stuff that we use, right? There's going to be the data, the skip tracing, the CRM, software, tools, anything like that. It'll be in there just like any other company or marketing company through Amp Live Media, right? A media broadcasting and marketing company where there'll be affiliate links. So you click the affiliate links. Yeah. Are we going to make a couple of bucks? Of course, for our time, what we've done, because we spend a lot of time to make sure that these software or these companies are delivering what they're delivering. And we test them, we spend money, and then we run them through ourselves. We run them through the mentees. And if it's good, we share it. If they want to use it, you can. If you want to use it, go for it. If you don't have to. You're not obligated to. You just go check, figure out what you want to use at the end of the day and do your homework, right? So just FYI on there. No guesswork, no confusion, just execution. There you go. Whoa, look at that rhyming. So definitely jump on that. I'm going to go ahead and put a QR code there. And this comes with the, where's it at? With the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. You can scan that QR code right there, point. That's a standard vault, comes with it. If you want to upgrade to the next, or upgrade the vault to the next level, you can. That just means there'll be more training in there, more videos. There'll be case studies and all kinds of other stuff, marketing, things that we use, and things that'll just take you to another level if you got some volume, okay? So definitely jump aboard that. I'm going to move over to the Automator. So this is the deal Automator. I don't have a full screenshot, but I'll share that with you. You can take a look at, oh, here we go. We'll move this over here. Or maybe we'll do it down here so you can actually see it a little bigger. You can also scan that QR code to lock in your spot. Now let me pull this up. So you can see this sub-2 fix and flip calculator. It's going to help you. It's going to save a lot of time and break you down these numbers. You need to know how to break down numbers, because if you don't know how to break down numbers, then how do you know if you have a deal? You're just going to spin your wheels, and you're going to wonder why. You're going to think, oh, they're stealing my deals, or they just don't want any of these deals. If it's a good deal, then yeah, they're probably stealing your deal. If it's not a good deal, it's because they're not doing the numbers. All right, so write professional LOIs and offers in under 2 minutes. Now this is cool. Here we go. I'll pull this up. I'm going to pull the screen share up, and I'm going to pop in some numbers, and then we're going to wrap it up, okay? But check this out. Here it is. So you could choose your deal structure, subject to seller financing, lease options, wholesale, assignment, conventional, all cash. And then let's say we pick one. I believe this is a wholesale. So look, you can pop out some wholesale ones, sub-2 ones, doesn't matter. You put in the property address, and you can put in the rest of the information, the parties, the offers, and all that good stuff. And then you just press submit, and it's going to pop out an offer for you, right? Already based on the numbers and what you got going on. Of course, you gotta roll through the process, right? You got to underwrite it. You got to know your numbers, and then you got to plug them in so you can make an offer. All right. So it's not hard. It's easy peasy. We'll work with you on that. All right. I'm gonna pull this up and see if I can see if it's over here real quick. See if it's still fired up here. No, that's the other one. One second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. I'm just kidding. But hopefully you're doing well. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. See what we got over here. Just trying to pull this up real quick. And we'll go. Where's it at? Admin landing. Okay. Oh, there it is. LOI. Information. It should be right here. I believe last time I pulled it up on the TV. I'm not sure if it'll still come up, but let me give it a shot. Oh, it's right there. There it is. So it's going to be the Amp Live LOI and offer generator. I'm going to do a sample on the Whittier property and let you see what it does. Really quick. It's going to help you. If it loads. If it don't load, we'll do it another day. Or we'll do it when you come aboard the Amp Lab Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. That's, like I said, it's in pre-sale, pre-launch, fully launching today at midnight. It's changing. Then you can still take advantage of it all the way up till Monday. You'll have everything locked in. Onboarding will start on Monday. You'll be able to start rocking and rolling. We'll probably have our first coaching call on Friday, which will be May 5th or 4th or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Whatever Friday is. All righty. See if I can bring it up on the tube. Cast. Family room. Then we'll do it over here. Yep, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to move this. I don't know if you can see anything. Let me go ahead and share the screen. See if it came up. There it is. Oh, no, we'll do this instead. I think I did it this way. Let me see. This will be easier probably. There it is. Got on the full screen. I don't know if you can see, probably. Maybe you can't see, huh? It's okay. On the back over here. Right over here. All right. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and do that. All right. So I got it pulled up. I have to work it from here. So you can choose your deal structure, obviously. Subject to seller financing, lease option, wholesale. As most people want to get it wholesale, but subject to super important. Seller financing is good too. We're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and pull up maybe a, heck, we'll just do, we'll do the wholesaling one. We'll pull it up and see what it does. And we'll put in some information from the Whittier property. We'll put in Whittier. WHITT here. So obviously, city. W. Whittier, California. Single family. If it's on the MLS, you could put the MLS in there. Listing, asking price. We're going to be doing the asking price. I believe it was on the generator, which was at, I think it was $625K. Go to next. It's actually going to ask for the parties now. So you can see it populates everything. We're going to pop in the parties. Full buyer name. We're not going to put the real name, but we'll put John Smith. This is actually us. We put Amp Live. You can put your business in there if you have an LLC. If you need to, Amp Live, right? Put our address in there, right? All right. Seller name will be Robert Smith. Buyer's agent, if there's an agent, put it in there, but there is none. It's off market. If it's on market, then go ahead and do that. Offer price is going to be $625,000. Earnest money, you can put whatever. I'm going to put $100. If there's down payment for this, obviously this is going to be, but this is a wholesale deal, right? So there's not going to be any down payment. It's going to be straight up cash. The down payment zero. It's going to be cash deal. You can always click that open right there, as you can see. Did it open up for us on the cash? No, maybe it's not showing. All right, let's do it. Proposed closing date. We'll go with 7. You can go for 21, 7, 14 days, doesn't matter. We got proposed closing day. What's this? Possession is next day, it'll be the 8th. All right. So usually if you click the cash tab, it's going to open up. I guess maybe it's not opening up there. Or it is, you just can't see it. Or maybe it does. But it's FHA, conventional, USDA, cash, subject to seller financing, all that good stuff, right? So we're going straight up cash. You have all those options, personal property included. All attached. So anything that's attached to the property becomes real estate. So you want that to go with it. All right. Inspection contingency. You can put whatever you want. You can put 7, 14, 21 days. We'll put 21 days. Financing contingency. If you want it, you could. You can click that and it'll pop it in there. Financing period, contingency. So if you get financed, it gives you up to 21 days to do that. Appraisal contingency, you can pop that in there. There's also sale of buyer's property. If they need to sell their property, need some time. Due diligence, I'm gonna put 21 days. Title review, I'm gonna put 5 days. 5 days in Southern California or any of the places where you can get it quickly. If it's in the Midwest, I think it take forever. So you might want to put 10 days because it takes like 7 days just to get a crazy ass chain of shitty title over there. Buyer reserves the right to assign this contract to another buyer or entity without seller approval, blah, 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 blah. So there's a little clause in there. Then it's going to go ahead and check this out. Now we're going to put a timer on this. I don't know if I have a timer. Let me see. Where's my phone? Where is the phone? It's going to generate it. Let's do this. Where'd the phone go? No, I was cranking 2 somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. Oh. Gonna get a vinyl burn from the right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a timer on this. Show you how fast it's gonna work. Oh, that's recording. Oops. Fucking timer. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, as you can see, generate it, start it, go from there. So it's drafting the LOI, as you can see, right over here. And it'll do an offer for you as well. Let's see. See when it gets done. All right, 24 seconds and boom. So 25 seconds. 25 seconds popped out an LOI. As you can see, that's what it's going to look like. Obviously, the one that we're going to be using will have our information in there. Check. I might as well put this on here so I can put a timer on this so no one to wrap up. Okay, let me see. Timers. Let me put time is it? 58. I'm gonna put it. Well, I got to get on a call, so I'm gonna put a 3-minute timer. I'm gonna wrap this sucker up, right? So 3 minutes. Boom. 3 minutes, and I'm gonna shut down the call. I'll be back a little bit later on for Thursday Deals Day, and Field Day. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully things are going good for you. But let me go through that really quick and show you what it looks like. And so it's going to have Banff Live Media. It's going to have the information, the date, Robert Smith. It's going to go through it. It's going to have your letter of intent, purchase terms. As you can see, puts it all together for you, right? So that's the important part of an LOI. Its letter is a letter of intent. It's non-binding. Is intended solely as of a summary of proposed terms for the discussion purposes to open up the door so you can discuss a deal and get your foot in the door. So that's what that's about. All right. So let me go ahead and change that up. Pull that up here right here so you can see it. There you go. That's coming. That comes with I believe, I'm not sure what vault that's in, if it's the first one or the second one, but it's part of the Creative Real Estate Investing Amp Live Accelerator that you can use. And that's obviously changing at midnight to that price right there. So definitely take advantage of it. Scan the QR code and jump in. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hopefully that was hopefully that helps you out in some way. Later on, I'm going to come down the wire because I want to share the software, Amp Live Real Estate software stack with you, on which you can do right now to actually get deals, get some structure, understand the mission, do the submission, and then be able to fill those out and start making some offers. So as you make those offers, then obviously you have some contracts. And if you got some contracts and some bags of gold, then you can obviously do it. Oh, that's still up there? Okay. Yeah, I can't see it. That's all right. I'll take that off the screen real quick. I'll just leave it. It's okay. Can't see it anyways. Or you can kind of, but it's all good. All righty. So let me go ahead and do this. Oh, that's that one. And that's that one. Oh, that one too? Okay, must have went to that too. Oops. Stop and stop. Jumped on both of them. That was an accident. Screen it on multiple TVs. I go, oh, what the heck was that about? Then you can download the doc as well. So you can download it and do what you need to do with it, all right? Obviously, you know, you got to have your attorney and all that good stuff. Look at it for you, stuff like that. There's obviously disclaimers and things of that nature. So, you know, do your due diligence. All right, let's keep on rolling here. You could upgrade to the vault before we actually launch with the full launch, right? And save one-time investment, one time. This is where beginners become deal closers, obviously. Amplify Premium Vault, unlocking everything where you can scale fast if you just wanted to do that and move on to that, or if you're ready and geared for it. There it is. Time to wrap. Hey, maybe I should start doing that more because I can keep on talking and yapping for days on end. Because there's more stuff I wanted to share with you, like the mission is a submission and a few other things to share some value and some training with you. But we'll get back at that later on because obviously we got to get cracking on what's on the table now. So if you're looking for any deals in Southern California, don't be afraid of it. I know there's Southern California peeps that are looking for deals, fix, flips, buys, and holds, and all that. Mostly fix and flips, right? And some of the other stuff. Anything else, if you got stuff down in Texas or Southern California or anywhere from the Midwest, from Florida to, here and anything in between, definitely send it down the wire. Love to look at it, underwrite it, see if we can get you an offer or work something out. But definitely take advantage of this and definitely get out there and hunk and chunk those deals. They're everywhere. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments. Step into excellence. You can actually scan that QR code right there and hunt deals. You can scan it and go get yourself a free account. And if you got something to list, maybe it's a property that's stuck. Maybe last agent put that sucker too high. Or maybe you're thinking, hey, you know what? Hey, that's just not working right now. What do I need to do? What was the disconnect? We can always plug in with the VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments and figure out what the issue was, help you get that sucker sold, whether it's a luxury property, a family home, vacation home, doesn't matter. Any type of single family property, as well as the lending aspect. That's a beautiful thing that comes with it as well. And when you actually list the property, is that you have a lender that can actually help you to make sure that you don't get into an escrow that's not going to close. That sucks. That happens a lot depending on the banks and where the other buyers are getting their loans. So a lot of those things is what kills deals. And also it's agent to agent, and maybe not being as professional or just not, it is what it is. Things can clash, things can happen. Main thing is getting it closed, right? So that's the beautiful part is the COE, close of escrow. So definitely you'll have experts not at your disposal, because that's a bad word. I guess it's probably not the best word. You have agents that are going to protect you and work with you and fight for you, right? Just like just like the commercials. Anyways, so I wanted to share that with you. And let me see. We'll go ahead and share this right here. I like this cool pic. Introduce myself and Miss Elizabeth. All right there. Let me bring that up. Can I bring that up? Let me see. Oh, right there. There we go. Boink. All right there. There we go. And you can scan, as you can see down there, right? You can scan that QR code. There's a VIP Execs Realty Lending Investment Step into Excellence. And we're going to go with this here. I believe it's here. I think you even have the price. Yep. Nope. You can scan it. That's for the American Mentee program, a handful of people that we're looking for the second quarter. It is a selection process. You can scan that QR code right there. That is a done with you and a done for you program. There's no program on the planet like it. I guarantee it, because it's true one-on-one mentoring. The Amplify Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator is a segue into that world and that arena. Okay. So look forward to working with you in some capacity. Probably later on tomorrow for Friday highlights, I'm actually going to jump on the topic why one-on-one mentorship matters in real estate investing, and go through a little bit of that. as well as why you need to just get started, period, right? And if you're already in the business getting started, why you need to treat this business like a business and get your stuff set up properly, get the structure rolling. And so you're not kind of like just guessing in this boom, wild, wild west, shooting your guns up in the air, pat, 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 because sooner or later you're going to run out of ammo and can't hunt any deer, right? Think of it that way. If you're going out to hunt deer and you're just shooting and you got no bullets, but then the deers are coming, and then, hey, you're like, man, I could have got that one, could have got that one, could have got that one. So there's a process to it. There's a way to deer hunt. There's a way to hunt deer and all that good stuff, right? Even when you catch it, even when you hunt it and you take it down, there's a process to that too, right? There's a process to everything. You know how that goes. So no different here. Great thing about it is that you'll be fired up and motivated, be working with people to motivate you, people to hold you accountable, people to get you rocking and rolling and moving forward. And of course, making money. That's what it's all about. Building your business, building a legacy for you and your family and others across the United States of America, together with us, AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And Amp Live Media, a media and broadcasting and marketing company, powers us and all our mentees across the United States of America, and our sponsors, VIP Execs, Realty, Lending, and Investments in Luxury Properties. Step into excellence. If you're wanting to drop your license anywhere in the United States of America, or of course here in Southern California and the world, you can. It is a selection process as well. Definitely reach out and I'll connect you. And we'll go from there. Rock and roll in all what you do. Happy hunting. Go out there and hunt those deals. Bring them down the wire. Jump inside the groups. Get active and get fired up. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you probably tomorrow, maybe later on. If we're out in the field or I'm out in the field, I'll come back live and we'll be on this thing here, right? And or it'll be back here in the studio / office, all that good stuff, right? You can see right back there the screen and all that good stuff is still, oh, no, it changed. Okay, well, cool. And or for sure tomorrow, Friday, for Friday highlights, the Pulse of Real Estate, and then back for some Saturday field and sales training, and then the Sunday rants and raves, one of my favorites. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.